Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Bailey and I make new videos every Monday, Fridays, sometimes Wednesdays. I just like making videos. Yeah, if you like this video, please stick around by subscribing and give it a thumbs up. Give it a like because it really supports my channel. Alright guys, today I am talking to you about how I save $500 a month and all the tips and tricks that I have on making extra money and how to get rid of the things that you don't need necessarily to save yourself some money. So yeah, I hope you guys find this video helpful. I am not by any means a financial advisor. Take this as a friend helping a friend out. I've been very fortunate. So I hope that these tips help you guys, and yeah, let's jump right into it. If you're wondering, there's like a light glare on my glasses. It is because they are blue light glasses. I have been working in my office today and, you know, just wanted to wear my new glasses. And if you want these, there's these and several other pairs in different colors. And I got these from Front Porch Boutique. With my code, you can get them for $17. So check it out. It'll be linked down below. I just think that this type of video is very important, and I like budgeting and saving money and finding ways to save money, and yeah, I wanted to share my tips with you guys. Most importantly, you need to write down all your expenses, everything that you spend money on, and subtract it from your total income in a month's time. So however much you make in a month, and you know, write all that down. You would think that would be, you know, a no-brainer, but some people don't do that. Some people just spend their money freely, then they stress out when it's time to pay a bill. They don't have enough money. So some things that I have done is I got rid of all of the things I don't necessarily need. So that meant canceling my Hulu account, my iTunes account. I completely got rid of my gym membership, you know, all things that I didn't need. I still have Netflix. Austin and I still pay for Netflix, but that is because we don't have a TV provider. So we strictly just watch Netflix, movies, shows. We don't pay for, you know, Dish or DirecTV. It was a little hard of a transition, but it's not that big of a deal. If there's ever a show I want to watch, I can go to my parents' house and watch it. Like, it's not a big deal. And Austin's the same. And with music, I kind of struggled a little bit because I love iTunes. I liked being able to have a membership with them and pay the $5.99 a month because I'm a student, and listen to any kind of song that I want, you know, download it to my phone for only $5.99 a month. So I did that for a long time, and I just realized that, you know, $5.99 doesn't sound like that much, but whenever you add it up, it's quite a bit of money in a year's time. So I realized I did not need to have that luxury, if you want to call it a luxury. So I canceled my membership, and I ended up finding podcasts, and podcasts are free. They don't cost anything as long as you download them to your phone. So I have recently started listening to podcasts and the good old-fashioned radio, and you know, I'm used to it now. It's not a big deal, and I like listening to podcasts just because I'm learning something new every morning when I'm driving to work, and it motivates me. I like listening to motivational speakers, and it's just a great way to start your morning. It's very motivating, and it just gets me ready for the day. I also canceled my gym membership. I did this intentionally, and I waited until the beginning of the year because I wanted it to be, you know, nice enough outside. So summer is coming and I don't need a membership. If I want to go on a walk or jog, I can put on my tennis shoes and go outside and burn as much calories as I want. And I just found that I wasn't utilizing the gym to its full extent, and it just wasn't necessary for me. So I canceled my gym membership, and I told myself that I'm just gonna start eating healthier, and I am going to just go outside and be fit rather than having to go to a gym. And then lastly, I ended up giving up fast food. So yes, occasionally you will see in my vlogs I go to Dunkin' Donut. I love Dunkin' Donut. Their coffee just, doesn't get better than that. I truly believe that. Like, I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's so good. Yeah, I occasionally will treat myself to a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but I don't allow myself to go out to eat as much as I used to. I used to, you know, go get sushi for lunch and go out to eat for dinner, and it just started adding up. And when you're using cash, you don't notice it as much, but whenever you swipe your debit card and then you look back at your statement and you see how much you're actually spending on food, it really hits hard. Like, you don't realize how much money you're just throwing away. So I stopped going out to eat as much and as often, and Austin and I just cook dinners here, and it's fun. It's something for us to do together, and we just enjoy it. And I'm pretty simple when it comes to eating. I don't have to have a huge meal to be happy, you know. If you watch my vlogs, you know that I like tacos. I eat tacos a lot for dinner. Yeah, I stopped eating out. Another thing that I do is if I have something in mind that I want to buy, I don't let myself buy it until I have double of what the item costs. So right now I'm saving up for a new camera. I want this camera so bad. It's pretty pricey, and I told myself I am not going to let myself buy it until I have double of what the camera costs. So yes, it's gonna take me a while to save for it, but in my mind, it prevents me from putting down a lot of money on an item, and then, you know, a couple weeks or maybe a couple days later, something tragic happens and like I have to pay for that, you know, a hospital bill, or, you know, say my tire blows out and I need to buy a new tire. That prevents me from basically dipping into my savings accounts. So I do not buy anything until I have saved double of what that item costs. And that's been a great way for me to save money and put money back. And it also gives me enough time to, you know, really realize if I want that item or not. You know, is that item worth that much time and money? That has like really been a game changer for me. Something else that I do is I have multiple banks that I bank with, and that has really helped me save money. So I have a savings account with a bank that I do not go to. This bank is in a completely different town, and it's just a bank that I grew up having a savings account at, so I just, you know, continue to put money in it. But I don't go there very often, and in order to withdraw money out of that savings account, I have to get out of my car and go into the bank and sign a form. It's not super easy to get that money. I just keep that account by itself and I don't ever mess with it. And then I also have my daily checking account, which I'll use that money with paying groceries or my utilities, stuff like that. And then I have another savings account where for example, I'm wanting to buy a camera, and that savings account is where I would put that money. And that way it's just off to the side, and whenever I want to withdraw the money for something that I really want, but you know, I really think long and hard before I actually put money out of that account. So that's my savings account that I will use if I really want something and I've been saving up for an item, whereas the other savings account is like strictly emergency, you know, cannot touch it no matter what. And some tips that I have for you guys if, you know, you're wanting to start saving more and putting your money back and you just don't know how. The obvious one would be to just get another job, babysit, dog walk, get a waitressing job, because waitressing is like a super easy way to pick up money and pick up shifts whenever you need them. So definitely consider just getting a side job to make a little extra cash and just use all that cash to stash away. And of course, it's not gonna be fun. Nobody wants to work multiple jobs, but it's definitely worth it. And I like to tell myself, you know, even if I don't want to go to work and I'm like, oh, I'm just not feeling it today, I always tell myself that even if it's a hard day, I never regret, like when the day is done, I never regret having worked that day. Like, I'm never like, man, I wish I wouldn't have worked today. Like, I'm normally like pretty, you know, happy because I have some extra money in my pocket. So definitely consider trying to get another job, a little side gig. And then my last tip for you guys is to pay yourself first. So this is not at all my idea. I got this from Dave Ramsey, and he talks a lot about saving money and he gives people advice. And if you are interested in this type of content, definitely check his out because he is so knowledgeable and he helps thousands of people get out of debt. He basically created this concept and it is paying yourself first. So say it's a fresh new month and you make $1,000 in a month's time. And that first $500 you should put in your savings account. And then the next half of the month, that other $500 you should use towards your bills. Basically, it's a genius way to make yourself put money in your savings account, and that way whenever you put that money in your savings account and you don't touch it, you have to bust your butt to pay off your bills. And that keeps you very motivated because if you're in need to pay your bills, you have to pay your bills, you know? You can't just not pay your bills. So you're gonna take the extra steps. You're gonna go the extra mile to make extra cash to pay your bills, but you still have that money in your savings account. So yeah, this is a great way to make sure that you're putting money in your savings account, because a lot of times we say, oh, I'm gonna put money in my savings account, and then you go to Target, next thing you know, your whole cart's full. You've blown the $200 you were gonna put in your savings account. And yeah, that is a great way to make sure that you're gonna save your money, and it, like I said, makes you bust your butt to get your bills paid. So definitely consider the whole concept of paying yourself first. I have done it myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I stashed away some cash when I was doing that. Yeah, if you're looking to pay off your debt or to just make like an emergency fund for yourself, definitely try that. Alright guys, that's going to be it. I hope you found this video helpful, and yeah, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and let me know down below the things that you do to help you save money, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.